that we all know that in order to achieve the success, we have to know what kind of steps that we have to take, right? We don't just drift along and wait until the wave comes in and then waiting our success. That's not gonna happen. So we have to know, understand, and not just fully understand, but we have to take action in this 8 steps to success. So I'm gonna start with this. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire bring weak results. Just like a small fire make a small amount of heat. This quote was from Napoleon Hill. So we have to understand that we have to have what kind of desire of our achievement or our success in Atomy. If we only have a weak desire, we only have a weak results. We have to have a huge, like, burning fire to get the strong results. So I want to start with the first one, which is the dream building, right? If you can imagine what kind of dream, take a moment. Let's all close our eyes and we just imagine what kind of a balanced life that you want to take, right? You imagine what kind of life, what kind of a story of your life that you want to create and you draw into your life, right? You can open your eyes, right? And write down your dreams. Before that, you must have the desire to achieve the dreams. Why you are doing Atomy, right? What kind of achievement that you want to make in order to be to your dreams. So imagine if you are sitting in a cinema, you are actually the director. You are the main character. You are an architect. You create, you plan what kind of goals that you want to be in your life, right? Without these goals, you are just like drifting. Imagine if you've been to Niagara Falls just one time, and the second time you want to go there without the GPS, what's going to happen? It could take you hours. Maybe the next day you got there, right? But if you have a GPS that you put in the address of exactly where you want to go, then the GPS will set up the routes for you. Those are the goals. Those are the goals that we want to create in our life. We're the director. Let's say you want the freedom. What kind of freedom do you want? Freedom is not just being somewhere whenever you want, right? Freedom is the ability to choose who you want to help, what you want to do. There's no restriction in what you're doing. Those are freedoms, in my opinion, right? So if you have that kind of freedom, you can help other people. You must have your financial independence before you help other people. So those are the goals or the dream that you want to create. So create the goals, small goals, daily goals, weekly goals, mainly monthly goals that brings you closer to your dreams. You can't just jump to 3 steps to your dreams. No, you have to take it 1 step at a time. Then you play this out like a movie over and over again. Why is that? Because you want your subconscious mind cannot distinguish if this is just an imagination or this is a reality. Before a reality happens in your life, you have to have an imagination, because brain doesn't know between the reality and the imagination. Imagine if you are in the church or a big building. Do you think that's all of a sudden it's just going to be built? No, there must be an architect, or there must be a person or a group that imagine what kind of building they want to build. Where's the auditorium? Where's the kitchen? Where's the washroom, right? They have to create that in their imagination, and they make a plan. They draw it up, and then they build it. They take actions. So everything has to be first imagined. That's the first step to success, dream building. The next step is what I think is, this is very important. Without this, you're not going to go to the next step, not even to the last step, which is the 8th step, right? Be proactive about the choices that you make. Remember, you are the director, you are in control, right? Don't listen to people around you. Some people say, no, this is not possible. Atomy is not the way out, right? This is just another MLM, another network marketing, right? These people will try to bring you down because they didn't succeed or they failed. It's their choice, right? but you have to make your own choice. This is my business. You're in control in your business, right? If you open your own store, would you let somebody take control of your business? No. You will make all the decision. Either it's good, either it's bad, it's wrong. We have to make mistakes. We have to make failures in life, right? In order to succeed to the next step. Just remember that we have to be proactive about the choices that we make. We are in control in our situation. And also the second one is, which is very important, be positive in your thought about each situation that you encounter, right? I like the saying like this: everybody faces failure and defeats, but it will become a stepping stone or a stumbling block depending on your mindset or your mental attitude. So we're not gonna face like a walk in the park journey in Atomy, right? We found problems and then we find difficulties in growing our business. So our mindset, our mental attitude will determine how things go for the next step. So you have to be positive in every situation. If you think that you are sharing Atomy and someone just rejected you because they said, I'm fine with the product that I'm using, right? And I don't need extra income. Don't get discouraged, because that's their decision, not your decision. Your decision is to share to them regardless their situation, because everyone's situation will change. Maybe now they don't need hemohim. Who knows, down the road, somebody in their lives or themselves need hemohim for their health, right? Then they can remember, oh, Mike shared about hemohim for my diabetes, right? Maybe I should try. The situation changes, then people will come to you. So don't be discouraged. Don't be negative if somebody rejects you. Rejection is every day, right? We have to face rejection every day. Without rejection, there's no fuel for us to go further. So your mental attitude will determine many, many things. And the third one is be determined to change. Because there's a saying that there is no pain, no gain, right? We have to give up something in order to gain something. Just speaking and understanding the knowledge doesn't bring you success. You have to make the decision that you want your success in your life. You want to give up things that you used to do, but not bringing you closer to your dreams. For example, I like to watch Netflix, right? Who doesn't? When I watch Netflix, I could watch like hours and hours. And all that I know, that I already wasted 4 hours in my life. Will that 4 hours that I wasted watching Netflix bring me closer to my dreams? No, I'm just standing of where I am, right? But if I'm going out, meeting friends, educating my partners, downlines about the products, about the system, I'm wasting 4 hours. Does it bring it to closer to my success? Yes, it does. So I have to give up what I used to like to chase something that I don't like for now, right? Well, I don't like sharing to people, right? Who likes sharing 4 hours to your friend, family about Atomy? It's tiring, right? You got rejection. You rather watch on Netflix sitting on the couch, drinking hot coffee, right? It's better, but we have to give up something in order to gain that puzzle of your success. The next one, the fourth one, is the Atomy success system. You have to understand first that the Atomy system works for you. If you don't understand this system, then how can you encourage others to understand? There's no money required, right, in order to start Atomy business. You don't have to have knowledge in starting Atomy business. You can grow in the business with Atomy, with all your partners, your downlines. And you don't even need experience in MLM, right? If you do have experience, that's great, but it's not a requirement in order to start the Atomy business. Why we're all here? Because we are not just aiming for $70 paycheck, right? We're not aiming for $2,000 a month paycheck, no. We're aiming for $50,000 per month income in Atomy. So it is not easy, but it is possible. It is actually the easiest business of $50,000 a month that you can achieve, because there's no requirement in order to be successful in Atomy, right? CEO Hangil Park said, everyone can succeed in Atomy, but not everyone will. Why? Because you have to understand first, why do you have to succeed in Atomy? Why do you have to make money in Atomy? Is it for you, or is it for your loved ones, or is it for your children that you want to inherit to your grandchildren, right? Set that first in your mindset before you commit to make the change in Atomy. And then also you try the products. We have 400 different kind of Atomy products. Well, our CEO doesn't say, hey, you have to use all our 400 different kind of products. No, try every one of them until you find the one that you think, this is the tool that I'm going to share to other people. If you haven't found the value, the benefit, go to the next product, right? If you don't like the shampoo, we have the toothpaste. If you don't like the toothpaste, we have toothbrush, we have skincare, we have hemohim, supplements, right? Keep trying until you find this is the one. Until you find the one, it's very hard to share your experience, because you're only sharing experience from others people, not from yours, right? You just simply tell the people about your experience. Then the next step is, the third one is, you create the list. What is the list? This is the list of your prospects. Most of us think that, oh, don't worry, I don't need to create a list, right? I know all of them in my mind. But when you ask them, hey, have you shared Atomy to your friends, families? And then they might come back to you, I don't know anyone actually. I only know this one or two, right? Because you have to make the list of those prospects. So you're not categorizing, okay, these are the lists that I think they're gonna use hemohim. These are the lists that I think they're gonna use the toothpaste, toothbrush, and you categorize them based on the products. Or these are the lists that are gonna do the business with me. No, that's wrong. You create the list of everyone, regardless their situation, regardless if they have money or not, if they have financial or not, right? You create them, the list of them. Because Atomy business was made by our founder, CEO Hangil Park. It's not for just a group of people. It is for everyone. People who are less fortunate, who doesn't have money, people who have fortunate, who have money, obviously, you can purchase the products. This is for everyone. Even a person that only use one product, this is for them. This is the business for them. So don't prejudge your prospects. If you think, oh, I think John or Joe will not use the hemohim, I think I'm not going to share it to her because it's useless. I just want to share hemohim, right? This is wrong. You have to create and share to everyone. Then the second one is you continue to add the list. Once you finish all the lists, what's going to happen? You sit down with your downlines, with your members, your partners, and then work on their list. Let's say I have 50 people in my list, right? And I have my downline, Odette. Let's say Odette has 100 lists. So me combined with Odette lists, we have 150 new prospect lists, right? So I work on those. You work with your downline as well. So you continue to add the list. When Odette get another partners, you work on their list again. You add them to your list. So if you do this Atomy business right, you will not finish your contact list. Your list will keep growing and growing. You will be busy, actually very busy. You're working, you're helping your downlines creating the list. You're following up with them. And the third one is, this is what I like. You use the 3-meter rule. What that means is, wherever you are, whenever there's a person, individual, within that 3 meters of you, you share about the Atomy, right? Some of us, we are doing this full-time, it's great. Some of us, we are doing this Atomy business part-time, it's great, it's fine. It doesn't matter who you, if you're doing it full-time, part-time, right? But your mindset has to be full-time in Atomy. Right? You can be doing it part-time, just like me, right? I only do it part-time because I'm still working as a full-time, but my mindset is a full-time. Whenever I see people within my 3 meters, I share about the Atomy. Either it's about the business, about the products, anything that I can share. I can open my mouth and talk about the Atomy. You have to put that mindset, right? So be proactive. Then the fourth step is you share the vision. You invite them. Once you have the prospect list, you want them to know more about the Atomy, right? You share either the products, the testimony that you experience, right? Or the company vision that you already know. If you haven't know, it's okay. You can invite the prospect, invite to your home and listen to VODs, right? There are hundreds of VODs in our channel Atomy. Or you can invite them to Zoom meetings like this. When you invite them, I'm doing the presentation on behalf of you. I'm explaining about the Atomy vision, or other leaders will explain about the products. So all they can listen about the products and the company vision. So you invite them, you share about the vision. You can invite them or have them listen about the product lecture, right? We have the one-day seminar. Everything is online right now. It's even better, right? People can listen while they're cooking. Before, no, you have to drive an hour, 2 hours to a seminar. Now you can share the link. We have almost every week, right? Either in Canada, USA, every part of the world. We have this online seminar almost every day. Then what's the VODs? What is the VODs? You can Google CEO Hangil Park VODs. When I started, I learned a lot from his VODs. It's actually, his VODs changed my mindset. Before I was very skeptical. I was very negative about Atomy. Because of his VOD, it changed my mindset about Atomy, right? So share about the vision. This is the fourth step in success in Atomy. Then the next step is the number 5. You show the plan. You have to know what is our company stands for, right? The principle. What is our principle? You have to know the information about the company. Tell them about the company introduction. And we also have the very low expense in running the company, right? And if you remember, before we only have 30 sets of Hemohim back in 2006, right? But Atomy every time increases the sets, 48, 54 sets, and then 60 sets up until now, not even a single penny increase in the price. Because these are the company that wants that everyone that can enjoy the products of Atomy, low price, highest quality, right? You show them the plan. Then the second one is our products is a masstige. What is a masstige? It's a prestigious product created for the mass. It means all daily necessities products that you can buy either in Walmart, Costco. You just switch them either from buying from the outside into the Atomy online store. And our products are prestigious. It means the highest quality possible with the price. Then the third one, you show them about the compensation plan. How do you make money in Atomy? How can you earn income, right? Because most of us here, we want to make extra income, residual income, that while we sleep, that income still comes to our bank account. And our binary system is unlimited level. What is unlimited level means? It means regardless who they are, who they prospected, or who the sponsor is, when they make the purchase, you get their group PVs. You accumulate their PVs, point values, right? And our ID is a Global One server ID. It means our ID is not limited just Canada, just Philippines, right? Just USA, no. We are in Canada, we can have members in Philippines, USA, Japan, Singapore, Indonesia, all over the world. This is a Global One ID, right? If they ask you, what is Global One ID server? If you don't understand, learn. Ask your sponsor, right? What's the VODs? There's so many things to learn. Educate yourself about this plan, the company plan. And the last one, the fourth one is the most important one. Part is the vision. What is the Atomy vision? If I ask you, what is the Atomy company vision? You probably say cheap products. No, the Atomy company vision is we want to make consumer success. What is consumer success? Why didn't I say distributor success? In other network marketing company, they will say distributor success because they're the mindset of the business people. It's normal for distributor success. But in Atomy, customer success, that's actually extraordinary, right? Customer who are just using the product but become successful. That's the vision in Atomy. And also, we want to be the largest distribution hub in the world. That's the Atomy vision. And the third Atomy vision is we want to change the stigma of the network marketing. We want to be the pioneer that changed the history of network marketing. So you have to understand the vision. You show them our vision. Once you show them our vision, the company vision, they can relate. Maybe this is my own vision, right? Maybe this is my own purpose in life, right? I want to be part of this vision, right? So show them the plan. This is the fifth step of success in Atomy. Then the next step is following up. You make sure to see how your consumer and your partners are doing. It doesn't mean once you sell one HemoHim to your consumer, that's it. You think, oh, I've done my work. I think I won the, the race in order to introduce him or her about HemoHim. And when they make the purchase, you think that's it. No, it doesn't stop there. You follow up. You check with them after 2 days, 3 days, a week. How are you doing? How are you doing with the HemoHim? Is there any benefit that you experience after taking HemoHim? You know, after using the toothpaste, toothbrush, you follow up with them. Don't just sell once and forget. Same thing with showing the plan, showing the vision. Don't just tell them once and assume they know everything. They usually say, I know, because they don't like to be explaining to you, right? So you guide them again and you ask them again, you just show them again. Maybe the second time you show them, oh, they learned something new. So do not just think that they know already after you tell them once. Keep following up. Keep checking up with your consumer and your partners. Remember, consumer is your basis of your business. Without your consumer, you have nothing. You have no revenues. Without partners in your lanettes, you're nothing. You cannot grow your business without your partners. So follow up with this consumer and partners regularly. Then the seventh step is you consult and you communicate, either to your sponsor, your upline, your leaders, whoever it is, you consult and you communicate, right? So let me say this. At one point, we all will be a leader. What is a leader? You have one on the left, one on the right, right? You lead these two people. Those are leaders, right? Because you are leading these two people to achieve their success. So you may be sales master, diamond master, right? Sharon Rose, whatever it is, you will get this question regardless. The first one is, I don't know many people. I don't know anyone to register, right? What's wrong with this question? So this question means these people doesn't know how to make contact lists. So what do? You sit with them and you tell them, you go through their phone books, you know, the smartphone, you go to their phone books, you check, do you have a WhatsApp group, right? In the WhatsApp group, you must have somebody in there. Kakao Talk, you must have somebody in there, right? In Facebook Messenger, you must have somebody in there. You create the list. Don't group them, remember? Don't prejudge them. Don't categorize them into certain groups. You just make the list regardless, right? Once they see, oh, at least I have 10, that's better. Before you have 0, right? Now you have 10 new people. So you work with this list, add them to your list. You help them share about the company, the products, the vision, right? Then the second one is, the question is, I have registered many people, but there's no revenue, right? This graveyard, you have 0 PVs in your lanettes, right? What happened to this question? It means you only share about the Atomy vision. Hey, come join me. I just started a new business that will make you residual income, $0 to start, no risk. All you have to do, just give me your ID, I'll sign it up, right? People will sign up because there is no money involved, right? But what happened after they sign up? There's no purchase, zero. When you see all the PVs, there's zero revenues. So what's wrong with this? Yes, you have to understand about the vision. You share, if you don't know how to share about the vision, invite them. Remember that's the step? You invite them to listen about the Atomy vision. Once they understand the vision, once they understand the products, they will make the purchase, right? I think I got mixed up with the third one, right? The third one is I'm having trouble registering people. It means you only sharing about the vision. So people will see the vision, they will register, but there's no revenue. Right? Then I'm going back to the second one. So I have registered many, but no revenue. It means you never share about the products. All you share is about the vision, but you never share about the experience of the product. So they don't want to try the products, right? The products create the revenues. If the members never purchase the product, there's no revenues. Easy as that, right? Then the fourth one is, I have many registered people. I've registered many people, but it's stagnant. It means it's not growing anywhere. It's just staying at the same spot. Let's say you're a sales master, that's it. You're just sales master. You're not getting as auto sales master, diamond master. What's wrong with that? So that means is you only willing to share Atomy to certain people. Let's say you only want to share Atomy because you're a full-timer. You only want to share to full-timer people, right? You only want to share to people who use him or him, right? Or you want to share to people who use Absolute Skincare, right? So you're limiting your growth in your group. So what's going to happen? Your partners, your downline will mimic what you're doing, right? Because monkey see, monkey do. They'll see the leaders doing that, they'll do it. If you're not sharing to everyone, remember, this business is for everyone. Regardless their financial status, this is for everyone. So don't limit your groups to grow. Share to everyone. This is number 4. And number 5 is no need to make the same mistakes, right? We've done Atomy maybe a year ahead of our partners. You've found some mistake that you made, failures that you made. You educate your partners, your downline about the mistake that you've done, right? For the very easiest is, some example is how you register people. People think that, okay, if I have 3 people, I just put one on the left, the second one on the right, the third one on the left, right? You just balance them, but that's wrong, right? If you know it's wrong, you tell them, don't do that. And if they ask why, you already know why, right? If you want to understand this, you can learn, ask your sponsor about registering new members. So don't make the same mistake as you did. And the 6th one, the last one is, if you didn't ask, assume you don't know. If your partners, your downlines never ask any question, don't just assume they know. You ask them. You're proactive asking them. Don't wait until they ask, right? So follow all these 6, and I believe your group will grow. And the last step, which I think is very important, you duplicate and you repeat. You teach them. Once you're there, you bring everyone up. You teach them, one of them, every one of them. Have them replicate yourself, because eventually your group is going to grow, right? From 10 people to 100 people, to 100 people to 1,000 people, 1,000 people to 10,000 people, right? If you don't know how to manage these people like a small group, if you don't duplicate yourself within that small groups, it'll be very hard to manage when you're at 10,000 level, right? So go through each step 1 to 7 and you help your partners, because a tree can only be as good as the seed it came from, right? If you want to have a tree that's fruitful, you have to make a good seed out of it, right? You plant it, you water it, you nurture it, right? You give nutrition every day. So same thing with our downline, our partners. You have to nutritious them. You have to teach them patiently. It takes time, it's fine. So what I want you to do is this. Imagine what kind of partners that you are dreaming one day that you'll be on your lineage, right? Of course, a partner that can recruit 100 people a month, right? I want that, don't you? Or a partner that can sell 300,000 PV every day, right? A partner that attends all the seminars, regardless their situation, either they're busy or not, they always attend. A partner who listens to you, right? Consult to you every day on daily basis. Make a list. You can make all kind of lists that you want your dream partners to be, right? Once you have that list, what's you gonna do? You become that person first. Because what happened? Your partners, your downline will see that you are the man that you become. Then they're gonna imitate. They're gonna duplicate yourself into your lineage. So my last word is this. Atomy business is hard, right? There's no business easy, right? So be positive in all situations. Be positive. Either it's a rejection, right? Be positive. Take it positively, thinking this is a stepping stone for you to go to the next step. Don't prejudge on any situation, right? Don't think, oh, I think it's not gonna work, or that person is not gonna buy him or him, or that person is not gonna join. No, don't prejudge. Keep sharing, because your mouth is your store. If you have your store, would you open just like 1 day a week? No, you want your store to open 7 days a week. If you can, maybe 24/7, 24 hours a day, right? Don't worry if other people succeed faster. You may see your downline get to sales master, diamond master faster than you. It's okay. Everyone's pace is different. So do not worry about other people's success. And aim for auto sales master. Because once you reach the auto sales master, your income will grow exponentially, right? Once you do that, all these 7 steps, and they duplicate the 8th step, you're 1 step closer to your dream. I'm gonna close with this. Yeah, this is the 8th step to success. You want to take a picture. Once you reach the 8th step, you just repeat 1 to 7, and then you educate your partners and members. I'm gonna close with this. This is my favorite picture of our Atomy CEO, Han-Gil Park. Everyone can succeed in Atomy, but not everyone will. Think about it. Atomy is for everyone. Yes, everyone can succeed in Atomy, but not everyone will. So who will succeed in Atomy? Those people who do the system, the one that from step 1 to step 8, over and over again. Those are the ones that will succeed in Atomy. Thank you, everyone.